I don't know if I'll say a part of it, but I mean that was a crazy game. The contributions for everybody, Landry, Deuce, obviously Kel, OG, Mitch, 2 huge stops, Cat, JB, man. It was an all-around team effort. We got to be better in terms of execution. So we'll watch film and learn from that. But it's good, it's good to learn from a win.
Josh, can you describe the level of physicality and the intensity that this game had tonight?
Yeah, obviously for me, too much physicality, but that's kind of what you expect. For a team, obviously in the finals, they just had a lost game once, so you knew they were going to come out with physicality and a sense of urgency, a sense of desperation. So I feel like we did a pretty good job, in that regard. But we can be better.
How good does it feel to go back home up 2-0 in the series?
It's 0-0 at this point, as far as we're concerned. Being up 2-0 means really nothing. This team's going to come out on Monday with an unbelievable amount of energy and desperation, and we got to be better.
Josh, what about the performance from Mikel on both ends of the floor tonight?
You can't say enough about him. I'm not surprised about it. I don't think anyone else is surprised or should be surprised. That's what he does. He's a winning basketball player. He makes big time shots, big time stops. He takes a challenge, and he's a hell of a basketball player.
It seems like Kat is playing his best basketball, especially through these first 2 games. What have you been seeing from him?
He's being smart. He's letting the game come to him. He's not forcing anything. He's reading the game very well. He's been great defensively. He's doing everything it takes to put us in the best position to be successful.
Is there a thing as silencing the enemy arena in a place where it's full of Knicks fans that are screaming all the time? How does it feel to be here with all this support?
Yeah. Obviously this is a great environment. They come out and they support their team, and no one in the league, no one fans in the league travel, as well as the Knicks. So shout out to our fans for coming out and supporting. It was an amazing atmosphere. Now we need them to come out and support and have the Garden going crazy.
Dude, can you describe the intensity that this game has?
Yeah, first off, all glory to God.
Come on, man.
I mean, it's an amazing feeling to be able to come down here and get these 2 wins. The intensity, game 1 was high. This last game, I mean, it was out the roof. Guys showed up and played their hearts out.
Can you talk about what it took to get those stops at the end?
Yeah, I mean, Mitch Robinson, I know it's a team sport, but Mitch Robinson to be able to come in and get those big stops, it's amazing.
To survive a game like this in this fashion, what do you say about it?
I mean, we're relentless. I mean, it can be anybody's night, and we just want to do it together as a team. Honestly, we don't think about individual. We want team success, and that's what we're doing.
How does it give you guys any more confidence that you can win a game any kind of way?
Yeah, I mean, that's how we felt no matter what. I mean, the guys in the locker room, we love each other. We're always fighting for each other, and we believe in each other, and that's the most important thing. So it doesn't matter how the game's going. We know at the end we can pull it off.
Does this feel like a grind, this whole game?
Absolutely. There's going to be a lot of highs and lows throughout a game, and you just have to stay solid. You have to figure out, ways to just stay calm in those high-pressure moments. We had guys that just have done this before, and are going to continue to do it.
What do you expect the greatest game in that shooting basketball?
Yeah, I mean, it's what he's done for consistently since he's been here. So not surprising. Big shot, big free throws, and then we just got the job done.
Juice, what do you expect the Garden to be like Monday night?
hectic. I'm sure New York's going crazy right now. We heard New York here, down in San Antonio, so I'm expecting. I don't even know what I'm expecting, honestly. It's gonna be great. I'm excited.
Down, ball fight, whole team's going blow to blow. Can you describe the intensity?
Yeah, you knew that, them being down 1-0 at home, they were going to come out and give us, their best punch, and they did that. Physicality was unbelievable tonight. Incredibly physical basketball game. That's what they do. They do a really good job of that. They're physical. They play really fast. They make you work, and we knew that, and weathered some of their storms tonight. Their runs. Just stayed solid, stayed steady even through a couple bad possessions and stretches where we, would like to have back, and ultimately, came out with a win.
Landry, to have a 14-point lead, surrender it, and then get the W. What does that say about this ball club?
Yeah, just a resilient group. Like I said, can't react, get too high or low, especially in on the road. There's no room for that. So. Like I said, weathered their storms, got up, they played their asses off, and whittled away at that lead, and we found a way to win the game down the stretch.
In a 1-point game, your bench outscores them 27-19. How proud are you of that effort?
Yeah, it's important. We need everybody. I've been saying it, top to bottom. Don't know who it's going to be each night, who's going to come in at a certain situation. Deuce comes in late in that game, hits a huge three in the corner. Mitch comes in and gets a big-time stop. If you go down the line, it's important, man, and we're going to need more of it.
How much of a skill is staying ready?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a requirement in this league. I think everybody in this locker room has probably been through some version of that. Mm-hmm. So that's a luxury we have. We got a lot of guys, like I said, I've been saying all week, who are more than capable to step into a number of different situations that we'll be presented with, and that's a luxury for us.
How do you explain how a ball club can win 13 in a row in the playoffs like you guys are doing right now?
We got Game 3 at Madison Square Garden, and that's what we're worried about. All those games are in the past. As far as we're concerned, 0-0. Got to go get one win at home, and then on to the next one.
What are you expecting it to be like, Lonnie?
I have no idea. All bets are off. I don't know what it'll be like, but I keep telling myself I'm going to stop being surprised by Knicks fans and what they do and how they show up. So I'm sure it'll be an unbelievable atmosphere.
That stretch when Cat gets his fourth foul and he sits the last 6 minutes, but you guys managed to pull away. What was happening on the floor that enabled you guys to continue to produce?
We've got a group that we just, whatever circumstances are facing us, looking at us, we just try to make it work, try to solve problems, regardless of who's on the floor, who's not, who's in foul trouble, who's got it going, who we got to get a stop on. We got a group that's just going to look at whatever circumstances are facing us and buckle down and try to solve that problem, and that's what we did.
Landry, second quarter, 4 minutes left. You guys had possession. I don't know if you remember. You had 4 straight driving kicks, and then Mikal ends up with the wide open three.
At the buzzer, at the shot clock.
Can you tell me kind of what you were seeing on that play? Because you kind of got that started.
Drive kick, make the right reads, share the ball. That's our team. If there's a guy open, we're going to make that pass, make that play, trust each other. We do that. We did that a number of times. Search for the best shot, the best look for each other, and Kel knocked a big shot down in the corner.
And that's what Mike preaches, right? Those sprays.
Yeah.
OG, it seems like every one of you guys offensively, whether it's like Jalen on down, acts almost like a connector more than like a starter at this point offensively. Where do you think that sort of adjustment in mentality came from?
I think it's just a very unselfish team, just making the right play. If it's a shot, a drive, it's a pass. Everyone just makes the right play and wants to see everyone else succeed.
OG, what's it been like to be a part of a team that's won 13 straight in the playoffs?
It's been special, We have a great team. We're very connected. And it's been shown on the court.
You saw how the Knicks fans have shown up on the road. What are you expecting Monday night at the Garden?
I think it'll be hectic. It'll be crazy, but it'll be super fun, super amazing. You know, we have great fans. We appreciate them. The ones that travel and the ones that'll be there at MSG.